Welcome back to Math Solver 1117. Welcome back to day 2 of our HSC exam cheat code series. Look, if you are opening the recent NESA past papers or studying for your upcoming trail exam corrections, you already know that calculus optimization is granted 5 marks in section B. But there is a trap. NESA doesn't just give you a simple function and say find the maximum. That's year 11 work. In the actual HSC exam, part A will force you to construct a complex geometric formula completely from scratch using a hidden constraint. And if you can't prove their formula in part A, you can't even attempt the differentiation in part B. So, today we are going to break down a hard NESA style problem fitting a cylinder inside a fixed cone to maximize its volume. I am going to show you the exact geometric trick to look for you so you never get stuck on the algebra setup again. Grab your pen, grab some paper, and let's lock in these 5 marks together. First of all, you can see here is a cone and an inverted triangle represent a cone of fixed height of capital H. Its height is capital H and a fixed base radius is capital R. Inside it, a rectangle here is a rectangle, represent a cylinder with variable of radius R and variable height is small h. Let's look at your layout. We have a larger outer cone with a fixed height that is capital H and a fixed base of radius capital R because they are fixed by the problem. Capital H and capital R are constants. Just treat like regular numbers. Inside the cone, we are slipping a cylinder of variable radius small r and variable height little that is small h. The question asks us to prove that the volume of this cylinder is maximized when its radius is exactly 2/3 of the cone radius. So you have to prove this. V equals pi r square capital H equals 1 minus small r by capital R. Let's start with what you know. You know the volume of any standard cylinder on your NESA reference sheet is given by V equals pi r square H. So, you have to prove that it has little small r, capital H and capital R, but it has absolutely no little small r, h. This is your ultimate exam clue. Our primary mission is to eliminate small h from our life. To do that, we need a geometric bridge between the cylinder and the cone. So, how we will start solving this? First of all, our objective is, what is our objective? First of all, we will write the values. You can see this is the capital H height. This is the small r and fixed cone has, write this here. Fixed cone have points that are capital H and small r and the variable cylinder has small h and small r. Now what is the objective? Write this here. Objective is maximize. You have to maximize V of small r equals pi r square h. And what is the value of the constraint? You have to use similar triangles. So, similar triangles you will use to solve this. And the second step you have to do is eliminate what you have to eliminate? Small h from similar triangles. How we will prove this? First of all, we will see that in similar triangle the ratio are, this height is, you can see this height is capital H and the other one is capital H minus small h. Comparison of these heights are h minus small h, and this is divided by capital H, and the radius are small r by capital R. This is the comparison of similar triangles. Now we have to solve this for h. So solve for h. What we will get? Capital H minus small h equals HR divided by R. Cross multiply. Then you have this as H minus R and HR. Then it will become H equals capital H minus HR by capital R. So what will be the value of small h? Small h will equal, take h as common, 1 minus R by capital R. So this is the value. Now how we will solve this further? We will substitute this value in the original objective equation. This is the objective equation 1. So what will we get? We have volume equals pi r square. In place of small h, we will substitute value h into 1 minus r by capital R. Then what will it become? We have multiply radius inside. So get pi capital H as common. Small r square is multiplied to 1 minus r by r. Now in this case, this will become equals what? We get volume equals pi h into, this is become r square minus r cube by h, capital R. This is the value of the volume. Now this is the real result for part A. Now we have next step is calculus optimization. Is you have to find maximum of V dash of R, and for this purpose, first of all expand this. We will solve this here. We get V equals, first of all expand this, pi h r square minus pi h r cube by capital R. Now differentiate this. When we differentiate this, we will get its answer as b dash equals 2 pi rh minus 3 pi h r square, 3 is in the start, divided by capital R. Now we will set v dash of r equals 0. When we solve this for equal 0, we get 2 pi r capital H minus 3 pi h r square by r equals 0. So there are two solutions. R equals 0, this is the minimum value, or 2 minus 3r by capital R, 2 minus 3 r by capital R equals 0. So we will obtain the value r equals 2 by 3 capital R. This is the value we get from the radius. Now you have to find the second derivative of this. Now we will remove this diagram and solve this here. We get the value of r, that is 2 by 3 of capital R. Then confirm this by second derivative test, that is maximum of double derivative of r should be less than 0. So double derivative of r, it will gives us, first of all write down the single derivative value, that is 2 pi rh minus 3 pi h r square over capital R. Find its double derivative. R will be eliminated and only 2 pi h minus 3 into 2 is 6. 6 pi h r divided by capital R, and this will become equals 2 pi, and the h value will be as it is minus 6 pi h capital R. In place of small r, we will substitute its value, that is 2 by 3 by r. R and r are cancelled out. 3 1 time 3, 3 2 time 6. So we get b derivative of r, double derivative is 2 pi h minus 4 pi h. So double derivative equals minus 2 pi h. Now we will conclude here. What will be the conclusion of this result? This gives us, we write our final result here, that we get double derivative of r equals minus 2 pi capital H. Now you know that since height is greater than 0, but here this is negative, it's mean double derivative of r is less than 0. So volume is maximized, volume is maximized at small r equal 2 by 3 capital R. So this is our final proof. You have to maximize volume of an cylinder. Equation is given. In this way we have solved this. Now by applying these rules we have solved this. If this step-by-step walkthrough made sense, Make sure to hit that subscribe Math Solver 1117 and drop a comment below if you want me to look over a specific question from your trail paper, and I will see you tomorrow for day 3 where we are going to completely conquer the financial math series formulas. Keep crushing. See you tomorrow. Best of luck.